Hello everyone, this is Sarfraz from Aristotle Prep and we are looking at question 85 from the OG13 RC chapter. In case you haven't understood this passage properly, please watch the video for question 84 in which I discuss and explain the passage in great detail. The question is, which of the following, if true, would most clearly support the contention attributed to Spew in lines 17 to 20? I'll have to check what is this line 17 to 20. Spew contended and WITC concurred, okay, that these conditions in factories could be controlled. Right, okay, fine. So the question is, which of the following would most clearly support the contention attributed to Spew? Something which shows that yes, whatever is leading to lead poisoning could actually be controlled. So A says those white lead factories that most strongly enforced regulations concerning worker safety and hygiene had the lowest incidence of lead poisoning among employees. That is your answer, because it shows that yes, the factors can be controlled. So the agencies or the companies or the factories which are most strongly enforcing those regulations are actually having much lower incidences of the disease. So A is your answer for sure. B says the incidence of lead poisoning was much higher among women who worked in white lead factories than among women who worked in other types of factories. Doesn't help you at all. C says there were many household sources of lead that could have contributed to the incidence of lead poisoning among women who work outside the home in the late 19th century. Does not take away from the fact that those conditions were controllable or not controllable. In fact, C could actually weaken the argument by telling you that there were other reasons for women getting lead poisoning. So even if you control these conditions in the factories, it may not help the situation much. C is, if anything, is going against the contention, not the answer. The D says white lead factories were more stringent than were other types of factories in their enforcement of regulations. Again, it weakens the argument, weakens the contention. If they are already very stringent, then the factors maybe cannot be controlled. E says even brief exposure to the conditions typically found in white lead factories could cause lead poisoning among factory workers. Again, either irrelevant or weakening the contention but not supporting it. A is the only option that supports the contention that yes, the factors leading to lead poisoning can actually be controlled.